The Tuapeka is perhaps the most famous of Otago's goldfields, mainly because it was here at Gabriel's Gully that Gabriel Reid made that dramatic discovery in May of 1861 that led to the proclamation of Otago's first payable goldfield. The gully was soon overrun with prospectors. The first group, made up of inexperienced men from Dunedin and rural Otago, who pushed inland over 85 kilometres of rough, unroaded country to reach the gully. Within months, they were followed by a second wave of more experienced diggers from across the Tasman. Both groups did well to begin with, the initial gold-bearing layer proving easy to work and highly remunerative. By the end of 1861, there were over 10,000 men at work in the Tuapeka. They fanned out from Gabriel's to discover new finds in almost every neighbouring hill and valley, at places like Waitahuna, Munro's Gully, Blue Spur, Weatherstones, the Woolshed, Glenore, and Waipori. In the first year, just over 11,000 kilograms of gold was recovered from the Tuapeka goldfield. Now in current day values, that would add up to approximately $960 billion. The easy gold was soon worked out. Within a year or so, the rush days of primitive mining with pick and shovel, tin dish and cradle, and basic sluicing were over. But there was still plenty of gold in these hills, particularly here at the Blue Spur, a massive cement-like conglomerate veined with gold that was estimated to be 30 metres thick and to encompass 22 million cubic metres. But it was buried deep, and to extract the gold from it was going to take more sophisticated technology. That required capital as well as labour. So the diggers moved on and the miners moved in. Companies were formed and a whole raft of technologies were deployed to break open the land and force it to give up its hidden treasure. This was the work of mining engineers and wage labourers, men who settled down and had families in permanent townships like Lawrence. They kept winning gold from the Tuapeka for another 50 years, refashioning its landscape as they went. But somehow that story lacks the romantic appeal of those first heady days in 1861, when it seemed that any man, and not a few women, might win their fortune here.